The San Antonio Police Department has actually fired a cop who was seen on video last week pursuing a teenager eating a burger in his car before firing at the teen 10 times. We're gonna show you the video footage in case you haven't seen it, but bear in mind this is of pretty harsh violence and police brutality. So with that warning given, let's take a look.
Get out of the car.
What? Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Earlier, you got a return on it right now.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
So thankfully, in this case, apparently the footage was just damning enough for the police department to do something, and James Brennard has been terminated. They say it goes against their training tactics and all of that stuff. I started the segment by implying that this is good news, and it is good news. But it also isn't justice. Getting fired, okay. How are you not in jail for what you just did? Who thinks that what he did was remotely acceptable? And why does he get to get away with it because he's a cop? Losing your job is not enough. What we just saw, you tried to kill a person. There was no rationale for it. Your life was not in danger. First of all, you should never be able to work as a cop, literally ever. No security guard, no nothing. You should never be able to own a gun, have a gun, look at a gun, think about a gun. But you should probably be in jail too.
Police officer decided it was a good idea to sell his department issued guns, steal money from a credit card. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Put up his picture full mass here. Florida police fired an officer and arrested him after he pawned his department issued guns, plural, and stole more than $1,500 from a co-worker's credit card on October 5th. We have the story you're looking at right now. This is former Hialeah Gardens officer Leonardo Carbo was stripped of his badge. He was charged with theft and credit card fraud after investigators tracked down his fraudulent purchases to airport pawn and gun in Miami. So he gets arrested. He gets stripped of his authority. Here's the irony of this. He would have still been employed if he shot an unarmed black man in the back. You realize that? He would still have advocates saying that he had no choice. He was in fear for his life. But he stole $1,500 from a coworker. And according to the allegation, he decided to pawn department issued guns. The police department said, and I quote, "We acted swiftly after learning of his actions and proceeded with a criminal and internal affairs investigation leading to his termination and arrest." Great. Now, can you apply that when people who are unarmed get shot in the back by the police? Can you say that same statement next time there's an unarmed citizen in your community who has been shot and killed by the police? Say, hey, we acted swiftly. We created an investigation. We decided to arrest him and took away all of his authority. Boom. You see, this proves, ladies and gentlemen, that it can be done. You were able to move this fast for a credit card and a pawn receipt. But you can't move that fast when there's video evidence of the actual crime, and the crime has a much harsher impact than somebody's credit card being used.